Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks. And this is the Tech Travel Geeks unpackaging and review of the GOGME case for the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. Right then, so in the recent days we have been playing around with the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G, and it's a great smartphone. One of the things that the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G has is a nice plastic back, so there's less risk of you dropping it and smashing it. It also adds to the lightness of the device. It makes it a lighter smartphone. I have to say, I really have been enjoying using the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G, not just because the device's name is quite a handful. The one thing I would like to do is protect it, because I don't want the camera module to be smashed. It's a pretty decent camera for the price that the device gets sold at. And also I want to protect the edges so that there's no accidental damage to the screen as well. But one thing you might want to do is get a case like this one. This is a glass case from GOGME, which I purchased on AliExpress. Let's have a look. So I'm going to take it out of its bag. And on the inside of the bag, we have this case, which has silicone sides and a nice piece of polyester keeping it there. Now, it's a case for this device, and interestingly, that's glass. So if you miss the feeling of glass, the premium feeling of a glass smartphone, GOGME have you covered. This is a glass back for the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G. And what we're going to do is put it in now and see how it performs. So I'm going to clip it in. That was pretty simple. So the silicone rubbery side and back is in shape with the device. It gives it a bit more of heft. It feels a bit squarer, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then the back, glass back, is flat and it feels solid. It feels nice and premium, and it's tastefully water marbly, or whatever this design is. What do you think? I quite like this, but anyway, let's have a look at the case and how it works with the screen. So the silicone rubber edges to the case do not impinge on the screen in any way. The Samsung S20 FE 5G has a little bit of bezels, which is good, and it also has a flat screen, which is very practical and I'm a big fan of. So that's a really good start. And then if we look at the sides, there's a cutout for the microphone at the top here, just as you'd expect. At the bottom, there's a cutout for the microphone, the speaker, and your USB Type-C port. And there's a little lanyard loop, so if you want to keep your case on a lanyard, which some people do and is very convenient for them, there is that option as well. And then you have the power button here on the side, as well as volume up and volume down. And let's have a look at how that camera module is protected. So there is a bit of depth to the case, and it is a minimal amount, I would say about 0.5 millimeter of depth above the camera module. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. And it stops you having that camera module bump that is potentially cause for the module to get smashed. Sadly, we have seen a lot of people with these issues, but this protects it slightly more than not having it. More importantly, hear that? That's glass. So if you really need that adrenaline hit from having a glass back smartphone, which is even more prone to smashing, well, GOGME have you covered. I have to say, first impressions are very positive. The ergonomics of the device are pretty much as you'd expect. It gives it a bit more squareness, a bit more a bit more volume to it, but also gives you a reassuring cover to the corners. So if you were to drop it on its corner, you wouldn't have too bad a smash of the screen, or it would reduce the amount of impact being passed through to the screen. I have to say, I really quite like this. It's not Crocodile, but it's pretty close. And what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description to where you can purchase this GOGME case for the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G. If you're interested in seeing more of our reviews of smartphone cases, accessories, smartphones themselves, and any other consumer tech that makes the travel experience better, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. If you have any questions about this case or the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G, please feel free to reach out and ask us in the comments section below. And if not, you can see how I get on with this case and the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE by following me on Twitter. I'll wrap this video up now. Thank you for watching and goodbye.